Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Gandharvika Giridhari Gandharvika Giridhari Gaura Hari Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Ananta Dev Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Ananta Dev Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Bhakta Prahlad Jaya Bhakta Vatsala Jaya Balaji Bhakta Vatsala Jaya Balaji Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol श्री श्री गांधर्विक गिरिधारी श्रीमन महाप्रभु की जय श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंह देव अनंत देव की जय भक्त प्रहलाद महाराज की जय भक्तवत्सल बालाजी भगवान की जय जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल. So yes, so thank you all for joining. For somebody who joined, I see some more devotees joined after we start the kirtan. So thanking all of you all who are here amongst the busy preparations of Diwali celebration at home, at your respective native places. If you have traveled to celebrate it along with your family. So thanking all of you all for making time, coming here to listen to some, pastimes of the Lord. So today, the session is going to be a very little talking why we celebrate Diwali or Deepavali, most commonly known in South as Deepavali. And then we are going to talk about one of the beautiful pastimes of Giriraj Govardhan, which also happened during the same time. Lord Krishna lifting Giriraj, the mountain, lifting with his little hand. So we will recite the invocation prayers, all of us together. Om Agyana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadahamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Gurun Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Shicha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So in case if you all are not able to hear me, or if the audio breaks in between, please feel free to raise your hand or unmute yourself and tell that something is not right. So yes, starting with Diwali celebration. So all of us know the very common reason that we celebrate is because Lord Ramachandra Murthy, along with his consorts Sita Maya and Lakshman and other Vanaras, they come back into their place, Ayodhya. So after 14 years of exile. So with that joy of receiving the Lord, the entire Ayodhya is lighted up with diyas, welcoming Lord Rama's appearance. So this is one reason that all of us are celebrating Diwali. All of us are looking forward for Lord Rama's, arrival at our places, into our hearts. So that's why we celebrate. Also, there are various reasons why this festival is celebrated along. There are various reasons. So one is also the sequence of the festival also will be discussed. Before that, we also see that Krishna also killed Narakasura, Narakasura in Dwapar Yuga. Krishna was trying, Krishna appeared. The Lord appears every time there is adharmic activities, there is, difficulties for his devotees, there is some disturbance for his devotees. Krishna comes and delivers their devotees from that uh, what you call a very bad situation or the disturbance that they are placed at. And the reason who's causing this, the person who's causing this is obviously a demon or any uncomfortable situation. The Lord tries to, kill him. The Lord tries to uproot, take away that bad, evil thing from that place. So similarly, when Narakasura was killed during this time, so it is also called as Naraka Chaturdashi. And then the Pandavas also returned to Hastinapur during the same time after their exile and after their trying to be incognito for a year. And they also said to have returned to Hastinapur along with their brothers and mother. Draupadi. And it is also said that this same time, goddess Lakshmi, according to the tradition, they worship goddess Lakshmi. So this festival, whoever is not, there is Varalakshmi festival, Varamahalakshmi festival in the south, in some states very prominent, and for devotees or for people who do not observe Varamahalakshmi festival, they also observe it during this time of Diwali. They invite Mother Lakshmi to their house, they make offerings, they have a special fast. So anybody from south, they observe a lot of things at their house, and they fast very much the whole day until their puja is done. They make special offerings. The entire family, not just one individual, but the entire family takes um, oath to follow some austerity. So they do Lakshmi Puja. And then also Kali Puja, alongside some devotees of Mother Kali also do this Kali Puja at their respective places, because Amavasya is also there. And also this is considered to be the end of harvest season. So the beginning of harvest season we celebrate in month of Jan, Shankranti, like we start harvesting. And now it's considered to be the end of harvest season, because it's going to rain for the next couple of months, considering that. So the final harvest of the year. So that is also celebrated. And So like this, there are various reasons for celebrating Diwali, not just one reason. Two prominent things like how Krishna killed Narakasura, and then Lord Rama returning, and other various things.
Wow.
Today
Wow.
is also Lord Dhanavantri's appearance, said to
Wow.
be.
I want to the Manda.
Sai Suresh Prabhu. Do you have something to say, or do you want to mute yourself?
This encouraging.
Okay, so today is also the appearance of today is actually celebrated as Dhanteras. A day before Diwali is celebrated as Dhanteras, signifying Lord Dhanavantri's appearance from carrying a pot of nectar from the milk ocean. So this form of the Lord is also worshipped, so that one need not have any disease or any discomfort, be able to go ahead with good health. So this is the thing. And then there is also Chota Diwali, and then there is the actual Diwali celebration, and then comes the final day of celebration is the Govardhan festival. So I am going to mostly talk about this Govardhan festival today. So this is going to be kind of a pastime narration, and anytime you all have any questions, keep your questions asked. We will discuss. So, how many of you all have heard of Govardhan, or this is the first time that you all are hearing? Anybody who is hearing Govardhan for the first time, the word Govardhan, Giridhari, the words? No? So nice. Most of you all know who Govardhan is and what Giriraj is. That was a mountain in Vrindavan. So how did this actually appear? So Govardhan actually appeared not just here, but also whatever is present in Vrindavan at present. If you have gone to Vrindavan, if you see in Vrindavan, whatever is present at now is also present simultaneously in the spiritual world. We call this place to be reflection of the spiritual world. And Lord also to appear and do his pastimes, Lord manifests another, dham here. So in the actual Goloka Vrindavan, Radharani requested Krishna, I need something from you. And Krishna asked, what is it? I can do it for you. Tell me, whatever you want, I can give it for you. Then Radharani said, I need a place where we can, have our pastimes, where we can meet, where we could have a beautiful place for ourselves, like how some Mataji's may ask their respective Prabhus, we should have a house, we should have our own place for us. Maybe somebody who likes an apartment, who likes having their own land, own farmhouse, or something like that. like that, Radharani also had a desire. She said, Krishna, please make a space for us. Yes, the entire creation, the primary creation, the secondary creation, the material, the spiritual, everything is theirs. But uh, still, Radharani requested for a secluded, a very private place for them. So, up on this request, Krishna agreed, yes, I will make one for you. And from, the heart of Krishna came out a drop of water and fire, said to be, both together fell on the ground. And then this uh, together, they formed a rocky texture, and then that expanded as big as a mountain. And then that place also Govardhan is not just a mountain, but with all varieties of trees, plants, creepers, animals, fruits, fruit-bearing trees, and also having waterfalls, Kund, Radha Kund, Shama Kund is also present in Govardhan. There are various other Kund, like this, very beautifully crafted mountain for the pleasure of Srimati Radharani. So Govardhan is also present in India, which is the Bhu Goloka we call, which is there in our planet. So here also Govardhan exists. So when Krishna appeared, so I told you how Govardhan appeared. Now we are going to see why Krishna had to lift that Govardhan. What was the reason? What caused Krishna to lift it? So Krishna, as usual, uh, Krishna was um, Krishna woke up in the morning after a long sleep, and then he comes out and he sees his father, the Gopa boys, the other cowherd men are very busy running around. Now, what are they running around for? They are all carrying fruit baskets. They're carrying sticks for yagya. They're carrying garlands. They're carrying petals, and they're carrying food offerings, so many other things they're carrying, and they're rushing. They're not. It doesn't look like a normal day. It looks like a very very busy day for them, for all of them. So then Nanda Baba, who is the father of Krishna, Krishna stops Nanda Baba and asks, "What is this? What is going on here? May I know?" Like that, very innocently, Krishna is inquiring, Bappa, can I know what is happening here?" And then Nanda Maharaj says, "Oh, dear Krishna, we are going to offer a yagya for Indra. So he is the uh, provider of rains. So, we are going to offer our offerings to Indra to satisfy Indra, so that if he is satisfied, he will give us rain. And if he gives rain, then our agriculture will take place. And if our agriculture takes place, then our cows are satisfied, we are satisfied. And if the cows are happy, then the cows milk more. And if there is more milk, then we will be able to extract various products out of the cow, and we can trade them. And by this, our whole community, the devotees, the Vrajavasis can happily live with all these blessings. So the cause is Indra. So Indra is giving us rain. He's the controller of rain. So we will have to, provide this sacrifice to him. And Krishna is now trying to tell, because who's Krishna? Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and Krishna knows what Indra is going through in his mind, what Indra is feeling himself to be. Like, who is Indra? Indra is the king of the heavenly planet. Indra has everything that he wants in his heavenly planet. What is not there? Then why he should be asking offerings from simple Vrajavasis? That was a question that Krishna wanted to ask, and Krishna knew that despite all these things, Indra is expecting respect from everybody else. Indra wants him to be worshipped. He forgets who is his master. It's a state of Indra's, uh, you know, uh, illusion that he thinks that he is the topmost, he is the greatest of all. There is nobody else greater than him. So Indra thinks that I can, take care of things. And everybody will have to pay respect to me because I am the controller of the Panchabhutas, or all the devas report to me. They will act what I say. If I say no, they will not do it. If I say yes, they will do it. So Indra is actually puffed up in our language. He's puffed up. He's he thinks that he is everything, and he can, by him everything is being supplied, everything is being taken care. Even the human mankind is taken care by him. He thinks like that. So Krishna knows this. Krishna wants to correct him. Krishna is very kind to his devotees. At times when we forget, Krishna creates a situation for us so that we can remember him, we can get back to him. So similarly, like when you're lost, parents go remind him, see, your duty is this, your responsibilities are this. Please come back from whatever activities you're doing. This is more important to you, like that. So Indra is not doing what he wants to do. Indra thinks that, oh, I'm the king. I can enjoy everything. There's nobody superior to me, like that. So he's puffed up. So this state of his is not good for him and not good for anybody. So Krishna wants to teach him a lesson. So through that, so he plans. So Krishna says to Nanda Baba, let's stop this puja. No, we should not be doing this. Why are you offering it to him? Ananda Baba says, no, I gave you the reason that rain comes from Indra, and out of it, everything else takes place. And then Krishna says, no, 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 nothing like that is there. Then Krishna talks about, karmic reactions, action, how action can give reaction. So Krishna talks like a simple, ordinary person who believes very strongly in the karma aspect. No, he says, no, no, you are taking care of the cows, you are doing agriculture. Out of your activities, some results are coming. So why are you worried? You should not. Why do you think Indra has a role to play? He has no role to play. Everything in this material creation is subject to the three modes of material nature, and clouds are under the mode of passion. They work. They are not in they work. Passionate people work. So it does like that. It goes on a cycle. Water gets evaporated. Krishna gives that science theory that we studied, how evaporation happens, how rain comes. And Krishna was trying to tell this to his father. And after hearing this, Nanda Baba says, no, 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 it is not like that. Like how can you say that? It is even despite uh, any amount of work that you put, there is required for the Lord's will, so the supreme authority's will. Only then that can happen. Then so Indra is giving permission for the rain to happen. That's why rain is happening. Even if he is, even if we are doing our action, and because of our action we are getting benefits, still rain is approved by Indra. So we have to offer these offerings to Indra. And then Krishna says, so Indra gives rain not only to not only to our village, he gives everywhere. He gives even to ocean. He gives even to the drain where there is no water required. He gives everywhere. So he doesn't know where it is required, where it is not required. He gives them just like that. So, so there is no reason for us to worship, and there is no strong valid reason that you're giving that we should be worshipping Indra. So let's not worship Indra. We will have to be worshipping uh, Brahmanas. We will have to worship people who are helping us, who are taking care of our land, who are taking care of our cows, who are helping us, milk, make these various dairy products, milk products. We will have to worship them. We should have to respect them. We should not respect Indra like that. Then Nanda Maharaj says, it is also a tradition that without satisfying the predominating deity or the god, one cannot derive any result. For example, when we see utmost care is taken by special doctors in the hospital if there is any disease for any deceased person, utmost care is given. But at times the disease is not cured, or the patient is not not uh, we are not able to make that person survive because there is something above all our care that we give to that patient. So similarly, there could be various reasons that we are getting good results, but there is approval of the divine, there is approval of a superior power. So considering that, we have to offer respect. So like how parents take care of the kids so nicely, and from the childhood, they teach them good habits, they teach them do's and don'ts also. Despite all these teachings, kids turn out to be bad sometimes. So it is not, we cannot take the credit because I am doing this, the result will be amazing. So we always have to depend on a power, or on a supreme power. That is what Nanda Maharaj is trying to explain the little Krishna, saying, you should not neglect these things. You have to, out of duty, out of respect, you have to offer these offerings to Indra. Only then we can, without any guilt, say, yeah, we have done our offering, and then we will work according to how much we are able to, and the results are up to Indra or our work action. We are not worried about it. We will do our duty. That, like that, Nanda Maharaj is saying. So when Nanda Maharaj says that, then Krishna says one should be careful to discharge duties according to his natural instinct and not divert attention to various worships of various demigods. So Krishna uses this word, he says, you do your duty, but don't go. I agree that you are respecting the Supreme Lord. If you have to offer him, that is all fine. But I don't want you to worship a Devata. Who's Indra? Indra is the Lord of Heaven, and he has some, people who take care of different things reporting to him. So he's just an administrative person. You cannot go tell, I have to offer worship to him. No, that is not required. So Krishna says this. So Krishna's entire plan, to stop this Govardhan Puja is not only to teach a lesson to Indra, but the other reason for Krishna to to enact this pastime is to establish worship only to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and not to any other demigods. So Krishna says that you need not go to only Mother Lakshmi asking for money. You need not go only to Mother Saraswati asking for, education. You need not only go to the strongest Lord and asking for power. You need not go to a health God asking for this, because all of them, are in Krishna, because Krishna has given them all these respective powers, and everything is in Krishna. So there is no need, like we always talk about this example, when a tree is wants to grow, nourish, flourish, give nice fruits and flowers, then you need not take care of each leaf or each branch or each stem. You have to you just pour water to the roots. So when the roots are nourished, they carry, and then they satisfy each part of the tree. Similarly, Krishna is the origin root cause of everything. And whatever you see, the leaves, the branches, the fruits, all these things, different things are expansion of the root. So coming out of the strength of that root. So if you serve Krishna, who's the root, then you automatically serve the others. You automatically serve the other demigods as well. So Krishna wants to establish that. That is one of the main reasons, along with teaching a lesson for Indra. Krishna also wants to establish this thing. Worshipping of the demigods is not required. So let's stop it. Let's only respect the existing things that are helping us, the cows, the brahmanas, our helps. Let's give them respect. Let us do something for them, like that Krishna says. And then Krishna's father consults with, Nanda Baba consults with other elders. Seems like Krishna saying right, but somewhere not fully, satisfied. So Krishna is very, kind. So he keeps his very naughty also. He keeps his face very sad. He says, "Oh, you'll not do this for me. Please, no, I'm requesting. Let's do Govardhan Puja." Why Govardhan? Govardhan is in our place, and our cows get their grass from there. Govardhan give the rivers that flow from Govardhan, the lake that are there in Govardhan gives us the water required. Our most of our vegetation happens around Govardhan. The various variety tasty fruits, flowers for worship you're taking from Govardhan, and all of the things that you take from Govardhan, but you don't want to worship Govardhan. How is it? And this is not fair, like that. So Krishna starts telling all these things, and he says, please accept it. You have to accept that we have to worship. Then Nanda Baba is convinced. He says, oh yes, Govardhan also does so many things for us. And the brahmanas, the cows, they all do so many things for us. So let us have a separate day to honor these personalities. And today we will continue our puja because all the arrangements are done. I don't want to waste these arrangements. Let me still, as a respect, offer all these preparations to Indra. And then Krishna says, no, no, why do you want to wait for another day? Now is the good time to do anything that you have to do good. You shouldn't postpone it. You have to do it the right time the thought comes to you, because mind can change anytime. So if anything good comes to your mind, then you have to do that. If you think, oh, I'll have to serve the devotees, then you shouldn't think, I'll wait for a good muhurtam, I'll wait for a good day, I will go serve the devotees. No. Doing good at any point is good. It doesn't need a muhurtam. So similarly, Krishna says, why wait for another day? Worshipping Govardhan, honoring and respecting, mother cow and the brahmanas is always good. So why do you want to wait for another day? Now is the nice day. All the preparations are ready. Just take all your preparations and offer to Govardhan, he says. And then Nanda Maharaj is convinced, because this little boy is, no, he was never um, saying, okay, let me convince him. No, there was no way to convince Krishna, because Krishna gave the how karmic reactions work, how rain is coming, how everything is under the three modes of material nature, how according to that we are getting the results. Krishna has explained all these things. And then Krishna has convinced Nanda Baba. So Nanda Baba, along with, his entire parivar, the Gopa boys, Gopis, and the cowherd men, ladies, all of them are taking their preparations. And Krishna also says how that worship has to be done. Krishna says, decorate yourself well, make nice preparations, then decorate your cows, give charity to brahmanas, and then take nice preparations for Govardhan. And everything is taken, the Govardhan Puja is done, and then here Krishna actually transforms to be a huge, gigantic personality, and Krishna appears from the Govardhan like a big man, and then Krishna says, look there, Govardhan is so happy that you're worshipping him. He's taken a form and he's accepting all your offering. And Krishna, as Govardhan, simultaneously starts eating all the nice preparations and is very, very pleased. So because this is done, Krishna is also pleased, because Govardhan, which is not different from Krishna, because Govardhan came out of Krishna actually in the spiritual world, and Govardhan is not different from Krishna. And in another way, Govardhan is also a servant of the Lord, because he keeps serving Krishna through various ways. As we said, Govardhan takes care of the cows, the shelter of cows, he helps them for vegetation, there's water, there's also various pastimes that are taking place. Not in this Govardhan, not only in this planet, but eternally in Govardhan, there are many kunjas, there are many lakes, there are many ponds, where Radha and Krishna together are actually um, doing their pastimes every day. So Krishna is very, very happy. So that Govardhan is being worshipped, that place which is dear to not only Krishna, but also dear to Srimati Radharani, also dear to the gopis. This is taken care, is respected, is worshipped. So Krishna is very, very happy. But there's one person who's not happy. Who's that?
Indra.
Indra.
Yes, Indra is very angry now. Indra was already puffed up. Indra said, I am the supreme. With me, air will stop. If I say air not to go by that side, air will not go. People will suffocate and die. Water is under my control. Varuna is under my control. I say don't go that side. That place will become deserted. I'll tell Surya not to rise that side. Then that whole place is out of darkness will die. So Indra is already puffed up. Everybody will listen to me. Everybody has all the powerful personalities will listen to me. So things like that. But now, a small boy in a place called Gokul, Vrindavan, that too only 7 years old boy trying to stop a worship done by a community, saying, no, this is not for Indra, this is not meant for him, don't give it to him. taken away all that respects that was supposed to come to me. And they worshipped a rock, a mountain called Govardhan. No, no. I will teach them a lesson. So what Indra does, Indra says, he calls for a cloud that is meant for destruction. He just doesn't call Varuna and say, go pour water on them, let them get wet and you come back. No, he doesn't say that. He calls a cloud that is in charge for destruction. So he calls that cloud and he says, go pour water, go pour torrents of water on them, so that that whole place is flooded. People there should die. The cows there should die. Nobody should survive in that place. So look at, we may think, if I come from a very respectable family, if I come from a very wealthy background, or if I have some position with me or some role with me, we may sometimes think, that little pride or utilizing that little um blessing on us in a very wrong way, thinking that everybody's under my control. Maybe if I'm a senior member of a team in the company, people will come take my bag, they'll get water for me. So many things. People are, um, listening to all that I say. But anytime you can be removed from that position, then all your whatever respects that people were paying to you cannot be there. They will just consider you to be another ordinary man. So that is going to happen here. And the same story of Indra. Indra thought that he was everything, but because he is now wanting to punish. Look at that change. Just being pride, having that ego of I am everything, changing into such a demonic nature, wanting to kill a group, wanting to kill a clan of people, saying, no, they did not offer respect to me, so I will kill them. So, can we also take time to understand that sometimes we think I am superior to some group of people or another individual, and we will think I am better than that person, but that is not good for us, because when you think that way, that I am better than him or her, and when that other person, the person that you are thinking that you're better than, if that person becomes better one day, then you'll not be able to tolerate it. Then you will also, the mind is so bad, but it will also start making plans. How can I bring him down? How can I talk bad about him? How can I get him down from the position that he's achieved? So that if you are down, if you are humble, if you think that everything is blessings of God, today I have this and tomorrow I may not have this with me. With that mood and with that thing, if you are performing things, then everything will go fine. Krishna has given me whatever is there, maybe this job, maybe this family, maybe this service. Krishna has given to me today. I have to do it with a whole lot of respect and awe and reverence. If not, I think, I am qualified. That is why I've got this thing. I am doing good because I studied. I am doing good because I am working for a company. I'm having a house or a car. All that is because of my effort, and nobody else I will give the credit. If we think like that, then there is a problem, like how Indra had. So similarly, we also have a problem. We think that we are better, and we don't uh, we don't we don't recognize, or we don't appreciate that there is a supreme power, that is Krishna. There is Krishna, who is the controller, maintainer, provider, hmm, the friend, of all. So we forget that. So there's a high chance, if we forget that, to respect, to recognize whatever blessings we have is because of Krishna. And if we think all these things are because of my effort, then there will slowly problems arise. So we should always not. The lessons that we can learn from this pastime is, basic thing is, whatever we do, whatever we have, whatever blessings are there, we have to give credits. This is all because of Krishna. And if Krishna thinks that we are not worth of it, Krishna can anytime take it away from our life. And we should not be envious about another person's worship, or another person's growth. So, that is what happens. Now, Indra is envious of Govardhan. Indra is angry on the people of Vrindavan because they worshipped Govardhan. So, similarly, if we think that somebody is, lower than me, and you think that you see them growing, then you will start all that thing in you, all the bad things will start coming into you. Maybe they were a seed, they will start sprouting, they will become as a tree, and you will become a very bad person. So Indra also did that. Indra was very angry. He called that cloud that was in charge for destruction, sent to pour rain. And then it rained as Indra instructed. It rained and rained and rained. It rained so much, like the lower region, the higher region, like a mountain and water, everything got equalized. You didn't know where there was a pothole, where there is a well, where there is house, where there is a lake. Nothing. Everything was filled with water. The cows are suffering. What can the cows do? Man can climb up, go somewhere on the tree, but trees are also getting into the water. Cows are suffering. Calves, they're too small, and they have to be taken care. So everybody realizes, oh, what did we do wrong? Did we listen to Krishna and do wrong? So they're all going and approaching Krishna. They're all approaching Nanda Baba. How can we get rid of the situation? This is a natural calamity. We cannot go stop the rain with an umbrella, or giving a big umbrella to this entire Vrindavan. How can we do this? Can you please help us? Can you please give some solution? And then Krishna hears all these things, and Krishna says, I will do it. And then Krishna walks towards Govardhan. Krishna lifts the big mountain called Govardhan with his little left hand. You can imagine a 7-year-old kid, how small he is, how small that kid could be, lifting it in the left hand and with the tip of the finger, the last finger that you have. Lifting it with that finger and holding it for 7 days. Hmm, you know, Holding it for 7 continuous days, because Indra was so angry. He said, go. Krishna lifted the Govardhan Hill. You go pour on Govardhan Hill also. The mountain should melt. The water, the clay, the rocks, everything should roll out. The mountain itself should not be present. Go pour water, so much rain on it, so that everybody will only ultimately come and pray to Indra. Indra, you are best. Please stop this rain, like that. But Krishna is the protector. No, Krishna doesn't want that. So Krishna lifted. He waited. How long Indra can do this? Let him do it. But I am going to protect my devotees. Krishna lifted the Govardhan Hill and called all the Gopa boys, all the cows, the gopis, to come stay under the shelter of Govardhan. And every Brajavasi was worried what Krishna's hand will pain. So we should also help him. So they start putting sticks, trying to hold it. But it is not, how can you hold a mountain, give support with a simple stick? A building requires mm, immense amount of concrete to make 1 or 2 floors stand. But for a mountain, how can sticks help? But people thought, oh, my little boy is holding this, let me give him support with the stick. Krishna is holding it for 7 long days, and Indra really feels bad for what he has done. He realizes, how can a normal boy do this? No, so he is not normal. So he should be somebody special. So who is he? Who is Krishna? Then he remembers, oh, Krishna, he is Lord Vishnu's incarnation. He incarnated, he came down to this planet for various reasons. Then Mataji, somebody's talking. Can you mute yourself? Shashikala Mataji. Yeah, so thank you. So,
You can mute as a co-host. Yeah.
okay, Prabhu. Yes. So, Krishna, so Indra realizes, oh, what a mistake that I have done. No, 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 I should not be doing this. Let me stop this. This is very bad. I have done the most abominable thing. So he says, oh, come back, the cloud, come back. And then all the residents are very happy, that the rain stopped. They're all now Krishna says, now go back to your place. And then everybody goes back to the place. Krishna places Govardhan as it is, where Govardhan was there. So the entire picture, if you have come to ISKCON Narsimha Giridhari Mandir, this temple is also named after that Lord who lifted the mountain, Giridhari. So he's called the god as Giridhari because he lifted Giri Govardhan. So It looked like a big umbrella, Lord holding it, using his arm being the holder for the umbrella, and being under the protection. So it's a very special day for devotees, and this entire Leela is also very, very special because the Lord is trying to protect not just one, two, all of his devotees with utmost care. And Krishna and Srila Prabhupada also writes in his purports, or in one of his interviews, Srila Prabhupada replied, for those who claim themselves to be most powerful, who claim themselves to be incarnation of God, there are so many people. We are living in a world where every now and then, Lord's incarnation keeps happening. They say, I am the Supreme Lord, offer respects to me, get me money, get me bungalow, get me car. And people out of with very less knowledge, they can't question them. Why are you calling yourself God? Why do you say yourself God? They don't question because they do some siddhis. Siddhis can be attained, by proper practice of yogic postures. You can attain some siddhis. Yeah, some people can get something out of their mouth, they can get something out of their hair, or they can, transform from one body to another body. Like that, some siddhis, they can walk on water. They can stand on a coin. Maybe they can stand on a coin with their their toenail just hold, becoming weightless. They can become as small as they want. They can become as big as they want. So all these are siddhis. They can attain it by yogic practices. So we should not wrongly take that anybody who performs some magical thing to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Prabhupada said that if somebody comes to you and says, if somebody is saying that they are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then go ask them to lift Giriraj Govardhan with their left hand, with their little finger. If they do that, then you can accept. Because that such an act cannot be done by any ordinary living entity or even by any demigods. And they don't come to perform these things because they are happily situated in their respective planets, getting due respects. They don't want to come and establish their supremacy and they will not come. The demigods will not come to establish supremacy because they are not the supreme. They know that they are all subordinates of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. They are helping the Lord in this administration of the material creation in one or the other way. So they don't want supremacy. They are always, paying obeisances to the Lord. They are always respectful to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they will not come. Even if they are demigods, they will not come down to ask for respects. But poorly, sadly, only humans can do this. They want respect. They want, they want a lot of attention. They want worship. Because of that, they claim themselves to be something which they are not, because they can't do anything. They will also die. You see, people who call themselves to be God in this material world, has anybody survived? Is anybody there for time immemorial? No, they die. They have to give up this body. They are in this cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease. But they claim themselves to be God or whatnot for some temporary puja, for some temporary worship. And over a period of time, everything comes to light that they are fake. And people following a big, large number of followers who were following sometimes become atheistic. They think, oh no, all this is fake. There is no God at all. Everything works like how Krishna was saying that if you work well, if you do your duties, your results will come to you, like that. So they just become atheistic. They don't even come to temples. They lose faith. So, or people's faith is shaken due to such, people who want to gain power and worship from the public. So Prabhupada says this, you have to challenge them if you could do that. And they would hesitate to do like that. So there was one powerful person who is said to, get rings and chains just by combing his hair and then giving it. And then one learned professor went to him and asked, can you just give me one kumbulkai, which is pumpkin, by combing your hair? A big pumpkin. Pumpkin is very huge. You can't take it out of your head. So whoever comes to meet that sadhu, he used to just comb his hair, give rings, chain, gold ornaments. This person said, no, I don't want all that. I have enough money with me. Just give me one big pumpkin. I want to cook some nice pumpkin dish out of it. And then he was just taken away. He said, no, he's disrespect him, take him away like that. So people, sadhus, so you should be very aware of such personalities. You should not indulge too much with their followers, talk to them, because it's easy for you to get carried away, or you being disturbed with many thoughts. So it is a precaution for all of us, that by this Leela also we understand that who is the actual powerful personality. Krishna alone is the supreme person. He's the most powerful, and nobody else can claim to be as powerful as Krishna. So that festival is over. Govardhan festival was there, celebration happened, then Indra was angry, destruction happened. And then Govardhan is now placed back, because Krishna protected all of them. And now Indra is there still. He's not asked sorry to Krishna. So he's very, very sad, feeling very sad. What did I do? I've done such a big mistake. So he wants to ask forgiveness, but he's very reluctant to come front of the Lord. If we have done some mistake, sometimes couple of days we don't want to put our face front of that person. It could be parents, it could be our teachers. We don't want to put our face to them, show our face. So like that, Indra is very shy. What did I do to the Supreme Personality of Godhead? Not just disturbing him, disturbing his devotees, which will cause him more pain. Disturbing Krishna, nobody can do, but causing pain to the devotees, Krishna cannot tolerate it. Krishna will immediately, protect them. Like it said that Sudarshan Chakra, even before the Lord looks and says, go kill, Sudarshan will go kill the demonic people. It's like that. So the Lord's Sudarshan Chakra also cannot tolerate disturbance to the devotees. It'll go that swift. So it's like that. Now Indra is very, very ashamed of his act. So Indra calls Mother Surabhi, who is said to be the mother of all cows, from her loka, respective loka. Because Indra felt, I am such an unqualified person, so let me give up my position. I will just say, Krishna, take this crown, you keep it with you. You are the master. I am just your servant. Uh, you take care of him. But even to tell that, he was very scared to go stand for Krishna. So he called Mother Surabhi cow. He went, and then after seeing Mother Surabhi, Krishna also paid respects because mother of cows. And then Krishna sees that Indra is hiding behind. Then he slowly comes. He pays prostrate, pranams to Krishna, and he says, "Oh Lord, you are the father and spiritual master of the entire universe, and also the supreme controller. But I, engrossed in pride, ruling with some little ruling power that you have given me, I became very ignorant of the majestic power that you have. I offended you. My intelligence was lost. I was bewildered because of this power, because of this, all the opulence that I had around. People bringing water for me, people dancing for me, people cooking for me. I thought I was the master, but that was very limited. Very limited. Only within the office we can get those benefits. If we come home, we have to fill our own bottle and drink. You may be whatever at your office. So like that. So Indra has limited, but the Lord is the master of the entire creation. Indra only for heavenly planet. So like that. So he says, my intelligence is lost. Let my consciousness never ever get contaminated like this or become impure like this. So Lord, please forgive me. My dear Lord, when the entire sacrifice was disturbed by you, I became very angry out of false pride. I did this mistake, but you are so merciful. You are so merciful that you taught me a lesson. That you defeated my ego by lifting the Govardhan Hill and protecting. I wanted to kill them, but you protected. So it is also said, somebody who wants to be protected by Krishna, who can kill them? And somebody who wants to be killed by Krishna, who can be protected? Who can come and protect them? So like that, so Krishna wanted to protect the devotees and Indra wanted to kill, but under Krishna's protection, nobody can cause any harm to his devotees. So ultimately, if you take shelter of Krishna, then Krishna sees how much you're doing, for him. How can Krishna come and pay attention and take care of you? Because only if you have that whole point surrenderness, if you think, my life is meant to serve Krishna, my life is all that you have, all that opulence you have, all that thing you have, you are just rooting it to Krishna's um, service, then Krishna will be very happy and very pleased. Then Krishna will think, oh, this is my devotee. Any problem to him, I will go stand first. I will protect him. Krishna will come to that state. So we have to also take steps from our end. Of course, Krishna is the father. Krishna is the caretaker of the entire creation. Krishna even takes care of the ant's food to an elephant's food every day. But if Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, he gives some special attention, he gives special care to his devotees. So if we have to become his devotees, of course the Lord is taking care of an ant and an elephant. I don't want to be taken care like a general person. I don't want, like, my mother treats the guest in the house with a lot of respect and care and all that they need, but I am little special for her. She gives special care and attention to me because I am her son. So like that, it's okay. Krishna gives attention and care for the entire creation, but Krishna wants to give me some special care because I am his devotee. So we have to first become devotee then. So in the upcoming classes, we will learn, various things of how we can become devotee of the Lord and who is an actual devotee of the Lord. How you can develop that owningness. This entire Kartik month, I think all of you are offering Deepdan program, Deepdan to Krishna, offering Deep. So we also saw how Mother Yashoda bound Krishna, that is out of her love. She owned Krishna. So how did she get to that position? We will know. It's a long process. It is not like in a 30-minute, 1 hour session we can know how can you capture Krishna, how can you bind Krishna. So it's a long process. So we call upon all of you all to regularly come here, get to know what is Bhakti Yoga, because we're teaching here Bhakti Yoga. There is various yogas. So to know what are they, what is best among them, how to practice them. So you have to come in association of devotees, like-mindedness. If you want to play cricket, you have to be with a group of people who know to play cricket. If you have to be a cook, you will have to be among people who know to cook. So like that, if you want to be a very nice speaker, then you have to be among people who you'll have to hear a lot. You'll have to be among speakers. So like that. So for us to become devotees, to understand our position, to understand how we can serve, we have to be among those devotees who are already doing it. So here in Narsimha Giridhari Mandir, that is very close to you, we have a lot of arrangements for all of y'all. So y'all can always come, take association of devotees. You also have an opportunity to serve. And now Wednesday is Giriraj Govardhan festival. This entire festival is taking place on Wednesday. And Krishna also said, when he asked all the Vrajavasis to worship, he said anybody who misses to worship, that person will be killed by a snake bite. He cursed that time, not now, not for Bangaloreans, but people of Vrajavasis in Vraja. And anybody who missed it would be bitten by a snake from the Govardhan Hill and will die. So Krishna said that. So we don't want anybody to die, but we want everybody to experience how Govardhan festival actually looks. You'll get more information on when the festival is, how it is, and what part you can play in that festival. But do not miss this. Indra realized his fault, and then he paid obeisances to Krishna. He said, "You please take over this position." Then he bathed Krishna actually with the cow milk of Surabhi, the Ganga water from the Ganga, and then he said, "You are it." But Krishna said, "No, no, no. I didn't teach you this lesson to take away your position. You be where you are. You still be the king of heavens. Do your duties, but not with this attitude. You be my devotee." So Krishna re-established that, everybody is subordinate to Krishna. And if you do your service and duties with devotion centered around as a service to Krishna, any duty that you do as a service to Krishna, then your role is protected, your your designation is protected and you are protected. If not, then Krishna will actually teach you a lesson to break your pride, to break your ego. Krishna can do anything. Krishna can take it away. But Krishna is very kind, he's very, very kind end of the day. So he only does what is good, and Krishna will give you some difficulties to get you understand that you may have to realize what wrong you are doing, where you are doing. And end of the day, Krishna will protect you. Krishna will always keep you in a very nice place. Krishna will give you all that you need. So with this, I am concluding. I call up to Sumitra Prabhu to add more points if he has, if I missed the key aspect of this pastime. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, am I audible?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. I'm okay. 1 second. Okay. So Hare Krishna, everyone. I would like to thank His Grace Premanidhi Prabhu to bring this topic, because this Govardhan pastime specifically is, as Prabhuji was highlighting very nicely, that it is not only about understanding that the Govardhan is not different from Krishna, and if we worship Govardhan, then actually we are worshipping Krishna. But on the other hand, it is also necessary on the part to understand, as Prabhuji mentioned, that Indradev was having pride and he failed to recognize Krishna. So in our lives, we know Krishna, Ram, Nrsimha, we know them because we are born in this Pavitra Bharata Bhumi, we know them. We have heard of them. We know that in Puranas, in scriptures, in Gita, these things are there. But still, somehow, we fail to recognize him. This is what I can say, that we consider him as the Lord and we pray definitely, but not in the way he wanted us to do. Even the Brajavasis were doing the puja also, right? But it was not the way how the Lord wanted it to happen. And that is how he personally instructed the Brajavasis to worship Govardhan instead of worshipping Indradev, because Govardhan is actually providing everything. Similarly, in our lives, we should not fail to recognize Krishna, means we should not fail to understand his position and importance in our lives. And then, if we come to know that what is his position and importance, what should I do for him? What should I do? What Indra did? Indra understood his mistake. Indra finally recognized Krishna with the Lord's plan and all those things. And what he did, he seek forgiveness. He sought forgiveness from the Lord, and he understood that his position is very, very, very insignificant. He is fully under the control of the Lord. Even if some position or power is being given, he is still under the influence of the Lord. So we are also actually under the influence of the Lord. We should be following the instructions of the Lord, but somehow we fail to do so. Somehow we fail to recognize the Lord and also his instructions. So this Deepavali, which is tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and maybe people will celebrate for 2-3 days. So this Deepavali, let us welcome the Lord, like how basically Deepavali is used to welcome Lord Ram. Let us welcome Lord Krishna, Lord Ram to our hearts, so that we do not continue to recognize him or do not fail to not follow his instructions. Bhakti Yoga, when Prabhu said that we have to know by coming to the lectures in the class online, or we have to take association of devotees, take association of Bhagavad Gita, or be with the devotees and serve. That means we are practicing Bhakti Yoga. What is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita? What is mentioned in Bhagavad Gita means what is given as an instruction by the Lord Himself. So there is no difference in these things. And if we do not take that step, then we still remain in the position of Indra. So how many of you would like to remain in the position of Indra? No one, right? False pride that I am this, I am that. Same. We hear stories, but we have to relate. What is the analogy for me here? Prabhu nicely and very beautifully explained all this. So I would take this opportunity. Even see, these things should be also not like one time. Even I heard this some months back, even last year. But I'm still hearing from Prabhu now, and I'm feeling that I should also, wherever there is a gap in my heart, in my mind, in my activities, that I am not taking instruction from Krishna. I am following something on my own I have created, or I'm following how much ever I can possibly, but I'm not trying to increase. So those things are my learnings and takeaway. I should take from Prabhu's class. That yes. So similarly for all of you, I would request take this opportunity of lighting the lamp in your heart this Deepavali, that we invite Lord in such a way that we carry out His instructions. Inviting Lord means carrying His instruction. Else we do pranam and we don't follow. Like we do pranam to our parents, but they know that we don't care about them. They will say that, beta, no need of doing pranam, right? It's okay. You don't anyway. You are not following what I'm saying. Just doing pranam is not enough. So similarly, if we keep on doing pranam to the Lord every time we go to temple or special days and all, but we don't follow Him or His instructions, then there is no point. Am I right or wrong? Yes or no? Yeah. So we have to. For that, we always discuss that we have to continue to stay together. You see, there are 40 devotees. This is including the old batch and the new batch. We combine today because the topic is special. Not that we are combining the batches. The batches are still separate. Just for today, we combined. But there are many who couldn't join, right? So many people won't continue with us. But these things are so important and critical to us as a human, as a soul, as a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. And at least those rare devotees who stay, they should even. Prabhupada always used to say, if one person becomes Krishna conscious out of the entire program, then that is the success. So we are wanting that all of you should become nicely, wonderfully Krishna conscious. Put Lord Ram and Krishna into your lives and into your family's lives also, and make your life a very successful and meaningful life. Not like just Chumma, I'm following some spirituality now and all. No, not like that. You really bring some value in your life. Okay, so I hope all of you are chanting now. The new devotees, minimum 2 to 4 rounds is must for all of you. If you're not chanting, then again you are missing the what we are discussing or what Lord wants us to do. And as Prabhuji mentioned, there will be very, very, very special Govardhan Puja on this Wednesday. Govardhan Puja, you know, that pahad, that rock, what do you say, that mountain, that hills, that will be prepared in our temple. Many of you not have witnessed that. So there will be this year, every year we used to do only one. This year we are doing 4 Govardhan altars, very big. 4 altars, 4 Govardhan, one in Balaji altar, one in Narsimha altar, one in Giridhari hall, and there is a bigger one because of increasing devotees and their enthusiasm on Govardhan Puja. There is one planned in MRK Hall separately. MRK Hall is the next to our temple, the left side of the temple when you enter the temple, left side. That hall is taken separately. Govardhan Puja will be done in the evening, and there will be a very big Govardhan made there also. So the theme is Take Up Bhakti Life. You will see the theme when you come here. So I request all of you that all of you witness this. Take this. It is anywhere nearby. Pay a visit, pay obeisances to Govardhan. Remember this pastime, what Prabhuji said, how Brajavasis did, what I should do, and what is my takeaway point from this Govardhan Puja, what commitment I want to take to do in Bhakti. I want to chant more rounds. I have to attend sincerely the sessions. I have to put tilak and come to the temple. I have to maybe start having offering something milk and fruits to the Lord every day, right? I have to chant, increase my rounds with devotees. I will join all the sessions. I will ask my queries to Prabhuji or any Mataji or any senior devotees in our group. So some commitments or all these commitments we can take. Okay. So yeah, that is what I can add. I am eagerly waiting, me and Premanidhi Prabhu, to see you on Wednesday. Morning till evening. Evening is a festivity day. In morning also it will be there. So kindly plan. It is a weekday. So at least in the evening you should be, who are in Bangalore, kindly do pay a visit. It is also called as Annakuta ceremony, festival. Anna is the rice, Kuta is mountain of rice, Annakuta. So it will be made like that. In every ISKCON temple it is celebrated, Govardhan Puja. Thank you, Prabhuji, also for bringing this beautiful learnings through the pastimes. Pastimes are learning for us, not just stories. So, anyone would like to ask anything, or please raise your hands. Prabhu can unmute and maybe answer. I'm just in a on the way to a location. Yeah, maybe Prabhuji can take up. But yes, another point I would like to add here today. Today, last like this Kartik month, because it is ongoing, which is a mix of festivals. Every Saturday or Sunday, we are planning that we'll do Deep Dan. Deep Dan means we'll request others to offer lamp to Lord Damodar, who came for Yatra last time. Last Sunday, they know that offering lamp to Damodar, which is there in the temple or the photo of Damodar, is very wonderful and really required blessings are required in this Kartik month. So I request all of you to do it at home. Damodar lamp offering every day to Lord Damodar, to Lord Krishna. Along with that, today we are doing Deep Dan program for this week. Our senior devotees are doing it. In the location can be shared by Kirtana Mataji in the Zoom chat now. Please save that link, and timing also Mataji can share with the message. And all of you can be there at 4 o'clock. It is on the streets. Whoever are coming, they will be distributing prasadam. They'll be distributing lamp, encouraging more and more people to come. Many will say no, many will say yes. So our responsibility is to encourage more, and they will get so much of sukruti. Maybe tomorrow they will join the classes like you. Maybe they will take up Krishna consciousness, chanting, and bhakti yoga in their life, or they will get sukruti to be closer to the Lord at least. So this is an opportunity today. Last week we did 300 lamp offerings. 300 people were requested and they did lamp offerings. 275 prasadam donas were distributed by the team of around 15 volunteers. So it is a wonderful planning that our senior devotees are doing, your advanced batch. So you also can come be part of it. Kirtana Mataji will share. So I request all of you to do that. All the devotees, please come today, Sunday evening, 4 o'clock, maybe at least for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. You can come. At least by 5 to 7, you'll be there. At least I will say.
Ini bus
Hare Krishna.
vehicle number, bus number.
Yes. Yes, Mataji will give everything details, but you please come. Hari Bol. Okay. Premanidhi Prabhu, over to you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Anybody, any questions, any comments?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji, any question?
प्रभु जी मैं हिंदी में बोल सकती हूँ?
No, Mataji, not audible. I can't hear you.
हाँ जैसे
Mataji, you can ask in Hindi. Yeah. Prabhu can answer, not an issue.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah. Yesterday I'm show some video this Govardhan Puja, but I did like new jharu, new धनिया salt जो वीडियो मैंने दिखाया. वैसे तो हम स्कॉन टेम्पल में हमारा प्रभु जी ये बोलती है कि कृष्णा का शरण में होने से और कुछ पूजा करने का जरूरत नहीं, क्योंकि सब कुछ हम लोग कृष्णा को ही मानते हैं, राइट? हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
Yes, Mataji. I didn't understand half the question. Could
Oh.
somebody translate? A few words in
Okay.
Hindi are difficult to understand for me. Sorry.
Okay.
I understood that you saw a video in which they emphasize the worship of particular thing, but you are asking if it's okay for us only to worship Prashadam.
Yes, 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 yes.
Mataji, if we see that what Srila Prabhupada asked his followers and his disciples to do is prepare a big feast, to make a Annakut, like Prabhu said, a big mountain of rice, and we decorate that mountain, bringing various juices, offerings for that Annakut, considering that Annakut to be Krishna himself, and decorating that by placing a Govardhan Shila on the Annakut, by garlanding the Annakut, by offering Aarti to the Annakut. So we worship Annakut, and then so it is not it is considered to be Krishna himself. So I also the devotee of the Lord, considering because Govardhan did so much service to Krishna and the people of Vrindavan. In this two aspects, we worship the Annakut only. So this is what we follow, Mataji. So if there is any other worship that you have heard of, maybe we can slowly clarify. But what we follow per the standard instruction of Srila Prabhupada is we make a mountain out of an eatable offering, which is Annakut. So we also make a mountain with cake. So they make usually they make with 70-80 kgs of cake. They make a mountain look like, and then that is also worshipped as Govardhan, as good as Govardhan, and then distributed. Not necessarily only rice. Some temples make it with some sweet offerings, some like kesari, halwa, or whatnot. They make a big mountain of it. So if you have heard of some other thing to be worshipped on Govardhan Day, that was not recommended by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada has told Annakut. Yes, Mother.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, and I
Hare
am
Krishna.
understood.
So yes, the Deepdan program information is posted in the chat. Please make note of the number given if you all are coming. Jai Shri Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, you right.
Sorry, somebody else. Go ahead, Mataji.
You spoke about pride and how, we should never take credit of what we have because obviously that all has been given by Krishna. Now, there are certain situations when people would not treat you right, and they would do that repeatedly, right? So, and it causes hurt. And I'm not talking about people who are very close to you. These are slightly distant folks, but then they find ways to disrespect you in multiple ways. Now, what should be the ideal approach to deal with such kind of instances if you are going to meet them, keep meeting them often, right? It could be your colleagues, it could be your team, it could be inside office, outside office, but those are the folks who you're going to keep meeting. Now, how do you put an end to, such kind of mindless, sort of, I don't know, for the lack of a better word, insult, without sounding proudy? Or like, how do you get across this point that, hey, I do not deserve the kind of treatment you're giving me because I deserve better?
Yes, Mataji. So I completely understand the question. And yes, so most of the time we actually, it also depends on the kind of relationship that you hold with that person. If that person is very formal, that relationship is very formal for you, then, and you are at a position that you have to establish your thing. So Indra would definitely establish his, power over the people reporting to him. So similarly, and whatever Indra said they had to do, but not to the Supreme Personal. Yeah.
സ്ക്രിപ്റ്റ് നോക്കിയിട്ട് കളി ഞാൻ കണക്ക് നോക്കിയിട്ട് തന്നെ എനിക്ക് ഒരു അന്താജ് അറിയാം.
Okay, devotees, please be cautious of unmuting yourself in between. But yes, so I was trying to say that at places where your authority has to be established, you have to establish it. You may have to say that as a at various places you have to play your role. Like as a father has to guide and mentor the son or a daughter, the do's and don'ts, and sometimes they become very rebellious at some point of age. They don't want to do it, what their parents are saying. They want to do completely opposite what the parent is saying or their elder is saying. So this situations can be there in any relationship, your formal, personal relationship. When you're in different hierarchies, no, this is very much possible. They may, because they are thinking that you are not capable or you are not eligible to be in such a role, and you have been given that, so they try to disrespect you so that you will be disturbed and you may not be able to perform your duties rightly, and there's a chance for you to slip away from your current designation. So people are intentionally doing it, they will get the result for it. So you need not try to, of course you have to sympathize, feel bad that they're not doing it rightly. You can, if they are ready to listen to you, then you can definitely tell them what your role is and what their role is, and to achieve, and why you guys are put together to work, because to reach a particular goal. So please cooperate. And if that is not ready, then you have your higher authorities, they would take decisions. But you should never develop any hate toward another person. That is very important. So because maybe tomorrow they'll realize their mistake, but if you hate them and if you walk away, who will help them? So if it's happening, then if you're feeling irritated, if you're not able to tolerate them, then just don't talk to them. Don't have keep your interactions very, very minimal. Keep your interactions very minimal. Only when required, be with them. Otherwise, you can have your separate, because you should not be disturbed. End of the day, because if you're disturbed, if that act of them is affecting you, and if you're disturbed, you are carried away. You are going away from your duties. You don't know what are your priorities. So to keep that, to run towards the goal, to be on the track. So you sometimes have to just ignore. Sometimes you just have to be tolerant with what they are doing. Maybe Krishna is just trying to get you some better qualities in you. Krishna wants to um, give a lesson, teach you a small, out of these small things, teach you how you have to be, how tolerant you have to be, how much dependency you will have on the Lord. So like that in various relationships, it could be formal, personal, doesn't matter. So any difficulties coming on your way is just to make you a better person, is just for learning. So you take it that way and go ahead, Mataji. Uh, did I answer some part of your question?
Yes, yes. No, that is very helpful, Prabhuji. Thank you so
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, so have a nice festival, safe festival. And yeah, let's hopefully all meet on Wednesday if you are coming, and also this evening for the Deepdan program. So if there are no questions, we can close. Okay, with prayers, Vancha kalpatarubhyascha, kripa sindhubhya eva cha, patitanam pavanebhyo, Vaishnavibhyo, namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you all. Hare Krishna. Prabhu, ending the meeting.
Thank you.
Dandavat Pranam, Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, I can end the meeting for all. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna,
Hare
everyone.
Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.